Welcome, and thank you for joining me for this session of Coffee Break CRM. In a matter of minutes, you will learn something new about your Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2011 application. When you're going to be closing an opportunity record, you want to think about what you have to have filled out prior to finalizing the information. The opportunity is a valuable record, so proper data population is very important. You want to make sure you have entered the estimated close date and estimated revenue. This allows management to understand when this will close and how much revenue can be expected. It's also important to fill this out prior to closing as one because if there is a discrepancy between the estimated variables and the actual variables, reports can be created to illustrate that discrepancy. This can help management make more accurate estimations in the future or predict a pattern with those kinds of discrepancies. Either way, it will lead to more accuracy in the future. You also want to make sure you have properly associated any opportunity products. This will include any write-in products or existing products. So where's the opportunity close option available to me? From inside of the opportunity record, there are two options. I have a close as won and a close as lost button. If I'm finalizing the deal as won, I can hit the close as won button. This will open up the opportunity close window. Because I specified that I wanted to close this as won, the status defaults to 1. The status reason defaults for me as well. The actual revenue and close date information is pulled over based upon the estimated information that is captured on the opportunity form. The only reason I need to change this information is if there's a discrepancy. For example, let's say instead of the estimated revenue of $2,860, we actually received a $3,500 deal on the contract. I'd want to enter that discrepancy from the opportunity close window so management can report on that difference. To finalize that this is closed as won, I just have to hit OK. So I know what you're thinking. This is pretty standard. Can you automate this? Absolutely. And it's a very common standardization to incorporate inside of your CRM system. There are a few different possibilities. You can have the system wait until the probability says 100% and the opportunity sales stage, for example, is marked as 1 or 100%, or however the semantics are that you've incorporated into the system. You can also have an on-demand workflow that will update the probability to 100% and mark the sales stage as 1 and close the opportunity as 1 as well. This can be set up by your system administrator. Another option is something new that's with the CRM 2011 environment. You could create a dialog with a few questions related to the close of the opportunity. Once the dialog is finalized, you can have the system close the opportunity automatically and finalize any of the field details that you need. The responses to the questions can then be captured on the opportunity form and reported against by management. This is a trend that we are seeing with users of the CRM 2011 environment. The dialogues are a very helpful functionality that allow more information to be captured in a convenient and efficient manner. Setup is minimal because most dialogues don't involve development work. So let's jump back to the opportunity. What happens when it's closed? Regardless of whether it's closed as won or lost, it becomes read-only. No modifications can be made against the record unless it's reopened. You can reopen the opportunity from the UI ribbon if it happened to be closed prematurely or if more adjustments need to be made. One thing to note, if you are using sales order processing inside of CRM, i.e. quotes, orders, and invoices, you want to make sure that you create the quote first, instead of closing the opportunity. You will then activate the quote in order to place the quote record in a read-only state, signifying that the customer's approval is pending. As you can see from the quote associated view, I don't have access to the Add New Quote button. It's disabled because I've already closed this opportunity. If I am using sales order processing, I want to go ahead and make sure that I leave the opportunity open until I place the order. Once the order is placed and you come into the system to create the order, you have the ability to automatically close the opportunity at the same time. This is the ideal timeline to use if you happen to use sales order processing in the CRM system. So let's think about reporting when it comes to closing opportunities as one. The details captured during the opportunity close process is captured against an associated activity record, called an opportunity close record. It will store the actual details, along with whatever description you may have chosen to associate as well. These details can be referenced in advanced finds, report wizard reports, and any custom SSRS reports that are uploaded inside of the CRM system. Thank you for tuning in to Coffee Break CRM. I hope you enjoy the material. Be sure to check out our other videos that are available online.